It was 5 years ago that the developer behind Star Citizen, Cloud Imperium Games, released the Squadron 42 cinematic teaser on the official YouTube channel. For those who don't know, Squadron 42 is a single-player game set within the same universe as Star Citizen, with the developers describing the experience as a spiritual successor to Wing Commander. The easy way to understand this is that Squadron 42 is basically GTA 5, while Star Citizen is more GTA Online. Anyways, CitizenCon 2023, which has just finished, is Cloud Imperium's regular fan event which showcases teasers, demos, and features around Star Citizen, basically justifying why they've amassed a production budget of over $600 million. Arguably one of the biggest pieces of news is that Squadron 42 is now feature complete. Along with that announcement that the game development was now going into polish mode, a 26-minute deep dive of this game was shown off. The main theme that I felt was emphasized throughout was that Squadron 42 was designed and created to be a fully immersive experience, and I gotta say, from everything that was shown, it did look incredibly impressive, especially when you look at the improvements that have been made to the game compared to previous versions of it. If Squadron 42 is able to fulfill those promises when it launches and, you know, actually be a fun game to play, it could potentially be a masterpiece of a game that kickstarts more AAA devs with investing in the space sim genre. However, a couple of weeks ago I released this video and was surprised by just how many people watched it. It is safe to say that I may have pressed a few buttons with those who have sunk money into the development of Star Citizen, with many giving very good counterpoints to that original video. Other user comments, well, you. We're watching the whole 26-minute showcase from start to finish, taking in all these environments, the visuals, the game mechanics, the cutscenes, everything. The cynic in me couldn't help but think, okay, you're presenting us with this dream game, but when are we actually going to play it? This very question was also included and answered by Chris Roberts himself.
When can I play it?
When we have the locked release date, you will be the first to know.
This was the main issue I highlighted in my first video about Star Citizen. There's no accountability to actually deliver a project like this in a timely manner. You could be telling me from the moment I wake up in the morning to when I go to sleep in the evening that Cloud Imperium is building something here, that these things take time, that the promise of a game like this is worth the wait. But the question I have to that is, what year do we have to reach for you to say, okay, now this is taking the piss? When watching this entire showcase of Squadron 42, I can imagine to a lot of backers and those who have invested time and money into this project that, yeah, it would and arguably should be seen as an accomplishment that they're seeing these promises come to light. I'm sorry though, I don't care what company it is. We've seen it in the past with companies faking gameplay in trailers before, pre-rendered scripted scenes that aren't representative of the gameplay at all. To a lot of those who have been with Star Citizen since its first Kickstarter days, this probably doesn't even matter to them though, and fair enough. It's probably like sending your kids to a boarding school across the world, and every few years the kid sends a video of how much they've come along. The attachment to this game from backers is pretty incredible and I do admire it. My biggest concern is that since 2015 or 2016, this game has been in development. Now, based on these comments and how the trailer has been received, it feels like Cloud Imperium has probably bought themselves another year or two minimum before committing to any sort of release date. Call me skeptical or naive, but I genuinely can't think of a great number of games that have accumulated a minimum 11 odd year development cycle and then delivered what was promised. I do want to see this game released, and I genuinely hope that not only does it deliver on its promises, but absolutely smashes expectations. For the gaming industry to innovate and move forward, we do need games like Squadron 42 to shake up the industry, reinvent genres, and bring them back into the mainstream. From what's been shown so far, I hope that Squadron 42 can really deliver on all fronts. However, until release dates are announced, until an actual demo of a mission is shown, until others outside the studio are able to get their hands on this game, I will remain incredibly skeptical of what Chris Roberts is promising here. For now, regardless of what's shown for Squadron 42, I'm not going to find myself getting overly excited. Let's hope more content around the game is released very soon. Let me know down in the comments what you all think. Comment what you like. You know I always like a conversation. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.